Good morning, CCHS. My name is Camden. I'm here to bring you the daily announcements. Today is Wednesday, April 17th. It is an 8A, day 144 of the school year. The quote of the day comes from Napoleon Hill. He said, "If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way." For lunch, we'll be dining on ground beef nachos, mixed vegetables, fresh fruit, and milk. Let's send it over to Jake with the standing announcements.
My name is Jake with the standing announcements. Vote for student body officers this week. Ballots will be in your email. Voting ends this Friday at 3:15. Next week, voting will begin for class officers. Driver's ed packets for the next session are on the counter in the office. The next session begins Tuesday, May 7th. You must be signed up by the end of the day on Tuesday, May 7th to attend. See Virginia in the office with any questions. Need a snack for ISAPS next week? iJag will be selling snacks there for school and need a snack for ISAPS. iJag will be selling snacks before school and during seminar in the Commons Thursday, $1 for each item. There is no school on Friday due to professional development. There will be an informational meeting on Sunday night at 7 in the high school Commons for any 9th, 10th, and 11th grader that would like to go on the Washington, D.C., New York City trip for the spring of 2025. See Mr. Dixon if you have any questions before the meeting or if you would like information and can't attend. That's all we have for the standing announcements. Let's take a look at the seminar schedule.
Hi, my name is Lexi with the seminar schedule. There will be a student government meeting in room 304. There will be a small group choir rehearsal in the auditorium and a baseball meeting in room 214. Tomorrow, Panther Pack will meet in the corner conference room, and there will be a FFA chapter meeting in the Commons. That's all we have for the seminar schedule. Let's send it over to Max for a look at this activities calendar.
I'm Max with the activities calendar. Tomorrow, the boys tennis team will compete in a doubles event at Graham Park and Carroll against the Ballard Bombers and the Kemper Catholic Knights. Athletes need to be dismissed at 12:45 for a 1 o'clock bus. Action will begin at 4. The track and field teams will travel to Winterset for the Winterset Co-ed Invitational. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Field events will begin at 4:30 with the running to follow at 5. The golf teams will travel to Shenandoah for their meet. Golfers need to be dismissed at 2 for a 2:15 bus. Golfers will tee off at 4:30. The girls tennis team will travel to Audubon to take on the Wheelers. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The girls soccer team will take on Kemper Catholic and Carroll. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2 o'clock for a 2:15 bus. The game begins at 4:30. The boys soccer team will host Kemper Catholic at Panther Field. The varsity game will begin at 5:30 with the JV to follow at 7:15. Friday, the girls tennis team will compete at the Knoxville tournament. Athletes need to be dismissed at 1:30 for a 1:45 bus. The tournament will begin at 4. The boys tennis team will travel to Clark to take on the Indians. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The girls golf team will be back in action at the Osceola Municipal Golf Course versus Clark. Athletes need to be dismissed at 2:30 for a 2:45 bus. Action will begin at 4:30. The boys soccer team will travel to Riverside to take on the Bulldogs. Athletes need to be dismissed at 1:45 for a 2 o'clock bus. The varsity game will begin at 5 o'clock with JV to follow at 6:45. Saturday, the boys tennis team will compete in a tournament at Atlantic High School. Athletes need to catch a 7 a.m. bus. The tournament will begin at 9. Let's send it back to the newsroom to wrap up the announcements.
We would like to wish happy birthday today to Brennan Hayes. Have a great day, and as always, remember to respect yourself, others in this place.